Hello and welcome back to another Doctor Who audio review on the Phoenix channel. And today's review is a Doctor Who Queer Doctor review of Deep Space, The Hills Are Alive, and the Nightmare Museum. So let's get into the review. Deep Space, a very good start to the series, with the Doctor kind of trying to come to terms with who they've become and who they are. They're renewed, as all good doctors are. Meanwhile, the medical station they're situated on is under siege from an entity called the Toxic Cast. Apologies if I've absolutely butchered that name. But yes. One of the good plot points in this is the relationship between two of the fighters that are trying to kill off the entity. And the introduction of Erin is absolutely superb. Rather than be just another engineer or space pilot, this is a youngster that wanted to explore the stars and is longing to know what's out there. Although after the fact of the Doctor experiencing a lot of loss and a lot of problems before in the past, the naggingness of Erin persuades the Doctor to take them along for more adventures, whilst also helping to resolve the current problem in hand. The Hills Are Alive is a great story and a great tale about how history is affected by the individual. They seemingly pretend to be two royals to get into the castle, and once they do, Erin has very strong views against the misogyny that is going on towards her fairer sex, which is brilliantly portrayed, and not, as in some stories before, more of the TV show, not really put to the side and try to act like it doesn't happen. Everything that happens in this story is for a reason and really outlines the historical purpose of what happened at the time. It's a great historical, mixed with a bit of sci-fi when the plants start to overgrow and the fact that one of the lords is behind the whole thing. Overall, this story, it's fantastic. Moving on, we now have the Nightmare Museum. Erin and the Doctor are out for the day to find Elton John, when the Doctor comes across an ad for the Medusa statue in the museum. The Doctor goes to investigate and finds that the statue is alive. It's alive! Had to put that little nudge in there from Frankenstein. And the Doctor does the best to investigate and sort out this problem and fix what is going on between the Gorgon trying to take over the museum. One of my favourite lines, though, one of my favourite moments in this story is when Milo, a young kid that's on a school trip, is being picked on by his peers, and the Doctor goes over and says, "Links Africa, more like desperation." Just the sass and the absolute comedy behind that line is fantastic. It's a great story overall, and the resolution is so worth it. And the little nods to knowing Elton John and the music at the time, and just the I don't have words. I'll be honest for this story. It's just so good. Now, time for my score. My score for this, for all three of these stories, is a 10 out of 10 for being so brilliantly written, and also because of how much it ties into my heartstrings sometimes with the way that I could relate to being a lot of the characters in each story. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another review. Goodbye for now.